Welcome back, YouTube, once again to SPW. I am your host, Nick, and tonight we have a very special match because this is the first time ever we are doing an 8-man gauntlet match, except that it's an 8-woman gauntlet match. Basically, what's on the screen right now is what's going to happen. Pretty much every couple, 30 seconds? Yeah, somebody's going to come down to the ring. And it's kind of like a Royal Rumble, except for instead of going over the top rope, you got to pin them or submit them, just like usual. So it's good times. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't know I could do this. So it's the first time on the channel. We did a 4-man Gauntlet Elimination match, and it went really well. I had a lot of fun. So I figured, you know what? I've been meaning to get all of the belts back on the line. And I felt like, here we go. As a matter of fact, Harley Quinn coming down to the ring. Harley Quinn, it's been a while since we've seen her on the channel. She stands 5'7", weighing 140 pounds. And she's actually the likeness on the new belt. I know that may be of a divisive choice, but you'll when you see the belt, you'll see what I was going for. It's just because she's got the red and the blue hair. And then they got the Marvel is the red and the blue is the DC. You'll just wait. Bear with me. It looks good. It turned out really well. But again, you know, we had to design all new belts, so it's been fun to put them up on the line again. And so, of course, we've got the champion. If you've been following the channel, Scarlet Witch is involved in the match. It is all random, so I don't know the order, but looks like, obviously, Harley Quinn coming down first. But, yeah, like I said, that belt will be on the line, so she's got her work cut out for her, the champ, because Scarlet Witch, she earned it the good old-fashioned way. It was an epic battle, but yeah, she is the current champ, but she's basically got 7 other women vying for it in this match, and it is elimination, so as long as she herself doesn't get pinned, she will be in the match. So that's the thing. That's why I like this. It's not just like an over-the-top rope, one-and-done type of a situation. You really gotta earn it by eliminating everybody in there one by one, or letting your opponents do the work for you if you're smart. But again, we've got just a mix tonight. I wanted to do kind of like obviously this is our Suicide Squad arena. We've got Harley Quinn in the ring right now. It's pretty appropriate. But I felt like this was all, I wanted to do a Femme Fatale Fight. So Harley Quinn pretty much perfectly personifies that, but if another character came to mind, it would be this woman. Catwoman! I mean, she's the ultimate femme fatale, am I right? Will she, won't she? Catwoman comes down to the ring. She stands 5'7", weighing 128 pounds, head to toe in leather. Can't go wrong. But yeah, I felt like the theme for tonight, I mean, obviously we've got a multiversal mix because it is a multi-universal women's championship. So we've got obviously 2 DC characters coming down to the ring, but we've definitely got a mix of Marvel in there as well. But I felt like the one common theme should be that each one of these characters has been both a villain and a hero. So all of the characters in tonight's matchup, all of these ladies, they've been on both sides of the morality line. So that's what I'm using to kind of, you know, I mean, there's a lot of characters out there, and so you got to draw the line somewhere. So that is what I'm going for. That's the theme tonight. I'm loving that. I mean, again, it's randomized. I don't know what's going to happen any more than you do. But right now, it looks like Catwoman and Harley Quinn going to be kicking things off, and there it is. That is our brand new multi-universal women's championship belt bearing the likeness of Harley Quinn. But anyways, there it is. Yeah, it's the first time you ever seen it, the red and the blue. I'm digging it. But yeah, like I said, basically it's just going to be these first 2 ladies starting things off, and every 30 seconds, someone's going to be coming down to that ring. But don't you worry, it doesn't really have to end in the ring. Like I said, they can go over the top rope, and it ain't no thing. I'm kind of used to the Royal Rumbles, I'm not going to lie. That's what I grew up on, so I like this concept of this elimination gauntlet. Oh, and right off the bat, going for a pin. Trying to get things over early and, you know, try to not get outnumbered. Smart on Catwoman's part. She is a veteran. Can't go wrong. Oh, and see, over the top rope. If this was a Royal Rumble, she'd have been eliminated. But nope. Right now, that was perfectly legal. And oh, hey, look at this, Nebula. See there? That is another character. Oh no, being met with a kendo stick. halfway down the ramp. Oh, not willing to give her a chance to get started. Catwoman decides to meet Nebula midway down the ring. Man, that was brutal. And now all three of these ladies just fighting in the aisles, basically. Nebula trying to get to the ring. Oh, and before she does, we're going to be seeing more. I should probably be saying heights and weights, but man, they're coming down quicker than I can count. So Nebula, 6'1", 180. Not that it matters. The power levels on these ladies all over the place. Pheonix, the Dark Pheonix, coming down to the ring. Wow. Blah, 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 blah. 5'6", 115. Oh, and she is sporting the good Pheonix. She's not sporting the Dark Pheonix colors. I wasn't actually quite sure what she'd go with tonight. Again, all these ladies on both sides of the morality spectrum. So, you know, with Pheonix, who knows what you're going to get. She could just snap at any moment, become a Firebird of Doom. Or a Firebird of Hope. But, oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh, acrobatic move. You'd expect nothing less out of Harley Quinn. Oh, and now Raven of the Teen Titans. Oh, man, Raven, she comes down to the ring, looks like 5'11" and 139 pounds. How about that? Not that any of this matters because, again, these ladies, number one, there's weapons involved. Once you get weapons involved, who cares about height and weight, right? But most of all, the power levels on these ladies. I mean, Raven and Pheonix, those two, I would say, probably have the advantage right now as far as just, you know, raw power. Nebula, I mean, she's definitely got endurance, I would say, above anyone. Oh, Elektra now. Another lady. Again, every single one of these ladies has been a hero and a villain. But Elektra, a famous one of late. She was in the Wolverine and Deadpool movie, and that was pretty awesome to see her again. but let's see, Elektra, 5'9", 130. And she's already on the receiving end of some brutal, look at this! Submission hold being applied. Elektra on the receiving end. But she flips out of it and lands a stiff kick to the back. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, wow. And then, wow, an impressive slam on Raven, but Raven hops back up only, oh, to be hit with a move, and then now Elektra drop kicked by Nebula. Oh, and look at this. Oh, man, sidewalk slam. And hey, how about that? Speaking of Wolverine and Deadpool, here comes Lady Deadpool. She was only on the screen for maybe like 5 minutes, but she definitely made an impression. Oh, once again, immediately walks into a submission hold by Raven. Crazy. Raven trying to just, I mean, I guess get any kind of a pin or submission early, try and, you know, slim these numbers a little bit because this ring is getting full. And we only got one more lady coming down the ring if my eyes don't deceive me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Scarlet Witch, the champion, of course. It wouldn't be a championship match without her. But here she comes. Scarlet Witch, 5'7", 132. Let's hope she makes her return to the MCU soon. I mean, I know that she is officially dead, quote unquote, but you know, it's comic books. and I don't doubt. I mean, with the mutants getting involved, they've got plenty of storylines to work on. Oh, but look at this! Catwoman and Lady Deadpool landed some combined kicks on Scarlet Witch. That was an impressive team up there for a moment, but it almost as soon as it came together, it's already broken apart, and now they are fighting. And look at this, inside the ring, Scarlet Witch and Nebula. Oh, former teammates! Both Avengers! Submission hold being applied, but... Oh, wow! Cut to quick... I mean, there's action all over this place. Not even inside the ring, outside the ring. I mean, literally... Every fan in this arena is getting a close-up view right now. That could mean many things, but right now I just mean there's lots of action. But oh, inside the ring though is where I'm kind of looking. Nebula just got laid out by Scarlet Witch, and now Scarlet Witch, oh, posing to the crowd, or is she casting a spell? It's hard, you never can tell with that spell. She starts waving her arms around. You're like, wait a minute. No magic. We already said. No, oh! Harley Quinn walks into a baseball bat. I feel like that's probably not the first time. I mean, She's very familiar with the bat. That's all I'm saying. But, oh, look at this trifecta kind of in the ring right now. Harley Quinn, Nebula, and Elektra. That is a trifecta I didn't think I'd ever really see, but I'm kind of liking it. I like the different levels of expertise that are going on display right now. Oh, speaking of expertise, impressive leg drop from Raven against the Scarlet Witch. That is a matchup I like. I would love to just see. Maybe I have to do a one-on-one of Scarlet Witch and and Raven for some magic, just a good old-fashioned a mage battle. Okay, one. Oh, still, I don't think anybody's been down for a 2 count yet. Oh, kick to the face. Lady Deadpool, oh hey! And then it gets immediately caught from Elektra. It's almost like every single person's, teaming up, landing a move, and then, basically not turning around and getting hit from behind. Oh, see it now. As soon as Nebula started to get a little bit of steam rolling, she gets attacked by Pheonix, but ends up on the better end of it. Pheonix is stunned. Nebula goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, that's our first 2 count. Nebula, I think, thought she had it. I thought that might have been a little early. I mean, against the Pheonix in particular. She hasn't been in there for too long. Elektra getting draped on the ropes. Wisely rolls out of the ring on the far side where nobody's at. Oh! Harley Quinn catches a knee to the temple. Oh, I have a feeling there's no love lost between these two. Oh, and another submission hold being applied. Arm bars. That's scary seeing Nebula doing arm bars, because she's like broken her arm backwards in so many movies. I just would hate to see her think that that's something that normal people can do, because it's not. That's disturbing. Oh, here we go. Now going for the pin. Nebula, 1, 2. Oh, I thought that might have been it. Oh, but Nebula now getting beaten by a sledgehammer by the Pheonix. Never a dull moment, I tell you. SPW. By the way, if you're liking things so far, do the thing, like, subscribe. This one's all over the place. This is a little too chaotic for my taste. Man, it's hard to keep up. But now, Scarlet Witch going for the pin on the Pheonix. 1, 2, oh! Pheonix, that's 2 close calls now, but... Oh, Scarlet Witch gets a baseball bat. That is something I don't think she needs. She's dangerous enough as it is. Oh, Catwoman breaks up what looked like an impressive move from the Pheonix. I don't know if she was trying to bail out Scarlet Witch there or what. Oh, but Scarlet Witch walks into a spear. Did not think that Pheonix had that in her. But what's this now? Elektra. Oh, reverse. That looked like a single-arm suplex. Impressive. Oh, kicks. High-flying action all over the place. It's hard to keep track. Oh, but then you get a nice close-up shot. Good job, camera, too. Right now, it looks like Harley Quinn just in agony outside the ring. Inside the ring. Oh! Catwoman. Oh, it looked like Lady Deadpool was trying to cheat using the ropes for her advantage, and the ref was having none of it. Immediately called off the pinfall at that point. Oh, what is this? Oh, my goodness! Scarlet Witch absolutely destroyed Elektra just then. Oh, but Elektra kicks out. That is the heart of a champion, because I thought she was done for. That move drove her 6 feet under. And then, speaking of that, outside the ring, Raven, DDT, outside the ring. Oh, and then a swinging DDT inside the ring on Elektra. Now can Harley Quinn do it? 1, 2, no! Once again, Elektra kicking out. I am impressed. She has taken some damage, but refuses to quit. She is not moving. Okay, there she goes. Now she's starting to move. She's getting a little concerned there for a moment. Slow to get up, but definitely gets back for her feet. Oh, wow, and then lands a German suplex and goes for the pin on Catwoman. 1, 2, almost gets a 3 count. Incredible. She was trained by the Hand, and she has what must be superhuman endurance, because, man, Elektra putting on a show right now. Oh, but once again, Raven and Scarlet Witch. It's like a purple witch and a Scarlet Witch. I'm trying to remember the magic words that Raven uses, but maybe it would give her an advantage if I said it, so I shouldn't. I just know it's Metreon Zinthos. Can't remember the beginning. Leave a comment if you know. Oh, what was that now? Raven going again for the pin. 1, 2, 3. She's done it. If this was a normal match, she would be the champion. She pinned Scarlet Witch for the belt, but not done yet. She has got to continue to fight. She has 6 more women to defeat, but she has pinned the champion, and if nothing else, she's going to have bragging rights on that one for a while. I kind of like the idea of just them duking it out on their own, having a good old-fashioned witch match. Oh, but look at this. Harley Quinn and Lady Deadpool, they could be the same person. That could be Harley Quinn inside the Lady Deadpool costume, for all I know. I mean, don't you think? Right? In a lot of ways. One's DC, one's Marvel. That's the biggest difference. But, I'm just saying, there's a lot of characters you go, oh, that seems familiar. Ooh. Harley Quinn now laid up in the corner. Meanwhile, Raven catches a kick to the chops. Elektra now commanding the center of the ring. Look at that. She just dominated 2 women, got them out of the ring, and then goes after Harley Quinn, who was unconscious in the corner. Oh, and what is this? Knee to the face. And a leg drop, clotheslining her. Incredible. Elektra. Ah, then she gets caught from behind. Oh, 1, 2, 3! Look at that! Raven eliminating not only Scarlet Witch, but then also the Pheonix. Incredible! The power levels on those 2 alone. Raven, I am blown away by her right now. She is putting on a clinic. Oh, flinging Catwoman over her head like a ragdoll. What? I feel like at this point she has taken out 2 of her biggest competitors, and it's anybody's match at this point. Oh, Elektra doing what she does best. Looks like Lady Deadpool must. I think she was talking to Nebula over there. They seemed to be having a conversation. There's a little bit, maybe it was a dance-off? I don't know. There's definitely looked like some dance moves happening. Oh, but meanwhile, inside the ring, Raven is unconscious and pinned by Catwoman. Oh, just gets a 1 count. That was sneaky. You'd expect nothing less from Catwoman, though. Oh, Raven landing a leg drop out of nowhere. But Catwoman kicking in those ample thighs. What was Raven's? Lady Legolas? I think she was Legolas or Legula. I don't know. It was something like that in Teen Titans. Yeah, I know, I'm a nerd. I watch cartoons. What? It's good stuff. It's good for the heart and soul. And they have morals. At least they used to. Sometimes you watch her cartoons now and you're like, I feel dumber for having watched that. But, you know, all the good ones from back in the day, they had, like, you know, a moral of the story. They should try to make you a better person at the end. I miss that. I wish more cartoons did that. Oh, and here we go. Catwoman trying to pin, meanwhile, Nebula and Elektra unconscious in the ring. You think she'll go for... Oh, nope. Okay. It's like, is Catwoman going to try and pin Elektra after not being able to pin Nebula? But no, she instead went for a sledgehammer. That feels like a very Catwoman thing to do. Oh, wow. DDT on Harley Quinn. She is unconscious. She's not moving. And she is not a threat at the moment. Everyone seems to have moved on. They're like, hey, look, all right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other women that we need to worry about. But, oh, wow, Elektra. I mean, honestly, at this point, I thought she was done for earlier in the match, and she is now, once again, commanding the center of the ring. Oh, the ref got in the way that time. I think Nebula kind of wisely just sort of stepped to the side where the ref was in the way. Oh, and look at this. Again. I don't know. Who's the MVP in this match? Because right now, I am torn between Elektra And, I mean, I guess you probably have to give it to Raven. Raven's got the 2 big pins. Elektra is just a fighter. She is not willing to lose. But so far, Raven, who just caught a kick from Catwoman and just got knocked unconscious, she is still, I think, if this was a points thing, which it's not, she'd be the lead. But all it comes down is to who's the last one to get pinned. 1, 2, oh! Elektra almost had Lady Deadpool. These two must go to the same tailor. Once again, you know, when you get comic book superheroes costumes, you know, I feel like they tend to borrow from one another. It's not unlike musicians. You know? Yeah, you can't tell me that, like, Rush wasn't influenced by Led Zeppelin. Yeah, just stuff like that. Oh, Elektra! As I was talking, Elektra gets pinned by Lady Deadpool. It was because I made fun of the clothes, wasn't it? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jinx anything. But Lady Deadpool has a sledgehammer, and she's putting it to good use right now. Oh, but she just caught a face full of the outside of the ring post. And now Catwoman, oh, turning and getting, like, ambushed by Raven there. Oh, but Lady Deadpool makes her pay, and then Catwoman makes Lady Deadpool pay. That is what you get. Like I said, every one of these ladies has been on both sides of the good guy, bad guy spectrum. And right now, they are all pulling out all the tricks, all the stops, anything that need to be done. Oh, look at that! I thought Catwoman was on a tear for a minute, and then it looks like Harley Quinn has stopped her in her tracks after countering that move. Looks like she's yelling at the baseball bat. It's okay, it's Harley Quinn. She probably knows it. Maybe she's friends with it. Maybe it's a friend of her bat. I don't know. Oh, 4 stiff kicks inside the ring from Catwoman. These two are good friends, on again, off again, too. So, I mean, this is another one of those, you know, when friends become foes. But really, they were foes first, so that's when foes become friends and then becomes foes again, I think is how this works. 1, 2, oh, Catwoman! I thought she might have had that, but again, Harley Quinn wants that belt. It's got her face on it. Just throwing that out there. She does embody the chaos that is the multiverse. So we had to go with the red and the blue and the Marvel and the DC aspects of the belts. It's just, sometimes you get lucky with the design. But, oh, look at these. Again, incredible kicks. I like this matchup, actually. Catwoman versus Lady Deadpool. That seems like a pretty fair match, honestly. Definitely just both two, kind of, well, are they both self-taught? I guess they probably had kung fu masters. Wouldn't you agree? Let me know what you think. I do feel like Lady Deadpool probably was just like Deadpool and therefore was in the military at one point and then was trained that way. But Catwoman, she's a cat burglar. So, I think she's just self-taught. But she might have had a cat master. I don't know, you let me know. I have read a lot of comics, but there's just too much. Too much lore. It's impossible to ever know it all. And then they go and change things. You know, that's the thing about comics. You think you know one thing, and then they're like, well, now it's not that way anymore. 1, 2, oh, Raven almost pinned. Raven's still in this match. We have only lost 1, 2, 3... So we still have 5 in the ring. Well, 3 in the ring, 2 not so much. But it doesn't matter. All that matters... Oh, what is that? Squaring off outside the ring, Nebula and Raven. That was pretty great. Oh, but Raven definitely comes out on top of that one. And then once again, inside the ring. These old on-again, off-again flames, even. Yeah, you know. I can't say it's a blame them. I mean, come on. It's the Batman universe. All the ladies are apparently somehow involved. At least now. I don't know. Was that always a thing? I feel like that's a new thing. But now that I mind. No complaints. But oh, here we go. Now Nebula pinning Lady Deadpool for a 3 count. Lady Deadpool is out. Nebula climbing back to her feet. Oh, Harley looked like she was trying to ambush Raven there, but do you think Harley and Catwoman will team up at any point in this matchup? I feel like I haven't seen it yet. There's been some odd pairings. But I don't think I've seen that one just yet. I don't know. If you watch the cartoon, they used to live together. I get it. There might be a lot of animosity there. You know, roommates, that whole roommate situation. You get mad about weird things. You didn't do the dishes, now you're getting pinned. 1, 2. Oh, for a second I thought she was going to do it. Oh. But wisely, Catwoman rolls out of the ring while Nebula going after Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn, wow. Flinging her across the ring with a wrist lock. You don't see that very often. Sending Nebula into the ropes, into the turnbuckle, I should say. Look at this, good old-fashioned body slam. Oh, and she's going up top. What does she have in store? Oh, drops the knees. Springboard, and Nebula is unconscious. Harley, instead of going for the pin, what is her plan? Oh, is she going for a weapon? No, okay. She just needed a breather. Got away from Raven there for a second, actually. Probably a good move. Oh, yep, and then goes right after her. Yeah, I think she was just trying to get the drop on Raven because at this point, again, I think Raven is the one with the target on her back, really. She's definitely been the MVP so far. Oh, Nebula once again unconscious at the hands of Harley Quinn. 1, 2, 3! Harley Quinn pins Nebula. And we are down to 3. Harley Quinn, Raven, and Catwoman. Ah, that's a good final lineup. To be fair, I wouldn't have been disappointed with any final 3. It would have been good with just all of the ladies we had in this match. But here we go. Once again, Catwoman and Harley Quinn find themselves at odds. And there's a lot of story there, so who's to say what could be driving? Oh, but see, it almost seemed like that time Harley Quinn just kind of threw her out of the way and then went and focused on Raven. And then, yeah, now these two. Attacking, dodging. Oh! And landing. That time, it looked like Harley Quinn unconsciously was aiding Catwoman. I think that just happens. It's like muscle memory, right? Like they've fought together so often that maybe that's what's happened. But finally, Harley Quinn to her feet, trying to ambush Raven, but or maybe it was Catwoman she was getting at the whole time. Oh, talking a little too much smack, but able to counter. Maybe she was just playing possum, trying to get Raven to attack her, and then she was able to counter on the spot. But all 3 of these ladies, back and forth, everyone's been... I mean, I think Catwoman... Did Catwoman make it an elimination? I think she's the only one that hasn't. But both Harley Quinn and Raven have eliminated at least 1, if not 2 contenders. So these 2, I mean, they've definitely earned it at this point. Oh! Trying to go up the middle rope. But this time, Catwoman falls into Harley Quinn's clutches. Look at this. Bobbing and weaving. I mean, really incredible athleticism being put on display. Martial arts prowess all around. What is this? Oh, kind of a mini choke slam. I dig it. 1, 2, 3! Harley Quinn has done it. It is now Raven and Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn wants that belt with her face on it. You can just tell. I've never seen her fight so hard for anything in her life. 1, 2, 3! Harley Quinn's done it! I don't believe it! You put somebody's face on something and, man, all of a sudden, they just spring to life. Look at this. Harley Quinn winning the brand new Multi-Universal Women's Championship with her likeness on the front. It was just meant to be. Once again, I don't determine anything. I just let the computer do its thing. I set the difficulty and I set the character's stats and then we just let it roll. And this is what you get. Sometimes fate, the wrestling gods just step in and they're like, you know what? Harley Quinn should win the belt with her face on it. And I agree. Thanks for watching. If you stuck around, do the thing, like, subscribe. Oh yeah, and share and comment. It's fun to talk to you guys, so I do appreciate that. And again, just keep sticking around. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll have more action for you. So until then, y'all have a good week. See you next time.